It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Levis. His first throw is an interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Levis. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Levis from the shotgun. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Levis now on first down. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Levis throwing again on second down. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Looking to throw Levis. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route kid at the combine all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Levis throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second and long. He'll throw it yet again. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. The task gets tougher as they set up on fourth down. They'll go Levis. He's on the move. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Titans take possession of the football.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 37. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kalen Carson with the tackle. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon who they're looking at. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Stroud off the play fake. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they take him down right along the 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. Touchdown, Houston! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Levis. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And in for the Houston touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This is Spears heading left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing his Levis on third down. Trying for the deep ball. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans swell their first quarter by 6. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. But we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Touchdown, Houston! Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Spears running behind center. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Are we supposed to be scared of this fight?
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Levis. Finds a seam down the middle. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Stroud to throw again on second. Escapes the pocket. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Here's Stroud now. Rams got it on the sideline. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making this a laugher before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Levis from the shotgun. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue dominating in our opening half. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Levis. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up a Houston first. Keeping it with Mixon. And he doesn't get this one very very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And in for the Houston touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Titans have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
From the gun, Levis. He's got a man left. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Levis now against the blitz. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Levis here on 1st down. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz. Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now Levis. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans chop some of the lead off before that. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses. Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Eventually able to knock it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And let's count them. 4, 5, yep, 6 DBs. Dime look from the Titans on 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick return where he took matters in his own hands.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Stuffed at the line a 2nd time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Rolling left, buying some time. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Flush down out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Levis thrown again on 2nd down. This ball's cut by Spears. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
He's running for it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll go Levis. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Levis from the shotgun. Buying some time right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Throw left side, complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Now Levis on 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This one from an even 40 yards out.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Nixon on the counter. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. A handoff from Mixon, running right. Room inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Titans will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Levis throwing again. He's trying another one deep. And they pick him off again. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut by Diggs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 34. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Levis here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Levis setting to throw. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Levis now against the blitz. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they get to a comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. No return on that punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Mixon on the toss. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing is Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. On the carry, this is Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Titans will get set to take over. Levis now on first down. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. Throwing is Levis. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Levis to the air now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Looking to throw Levis. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Titans take 7 points off the deficit. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now a give to Mixon. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans nearing their 9th win of the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Going right side, Mixon with it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Getting out to his left. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Texans come away with a road win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm